world, or I guess more accurately, hello YouTube. I'm Nate, and I am coming to you from, well, my Toyota Rush 2018, the namesake for my channel. She's a little bit dirty at the moment, but not really what I wanted to talk about. I was actually going to come out to a repair shop in Stratham Park in Randburg to basically talk about the subject of this video and hopefully show everyone the car itself. The car in question is a 2003 Volvo V70. It has the 2.5 litre turbo 5-cylinder. I don't have power figures at the moment, but it's a car that I regard worthy of saving. Any and all 5 cylinders preferably, but in this case the car in question has been abandoned, or was abandoned, for the better part of 3 years. I coincidentally, and this may be a story for another video, but coincidentally I found the car when I came through to a repair shop, Safety Brake and Clutch, here in Stratham Park in Randburg, when I was trying to get an issue diagnosed with my previous car. Well, one of my previous cars, namely an Opel Mariva, the one with the suicide doors. Long story for another video again. But I brought the car in to be assessed, and lo and behold, what did I see? This Volvo sitting maybe not in the best shape, sitting on its wheels, and this sort of sparked my quest to find out about the car's story, and to find out whether I could rescue it, quite frankly. Again, I am a lover of wagons, Volvos, and particularly 5-cylinder Volvos, so it seemed like a cause worth pursuing. I then spent the better part of 2 years trying to track the owner down. I won't lie, it wasn't exactly a consistent effort. I didn't spend every single day of that period looking for it or trying to track down the owner. Mostly following some dead leads. I did contact the owner of the repair shop. Essentially what had happened was the car was brought in for some sort of electrical fault. It was drivable at the time, which also gives me some hopes that it will be drivable again in future. And the car is just left. A quotation was drawn up. Unfortunately, the shop doesn't have the record of that, or of what the issue was, but a quotation was drawn up, and just like that, the car is parked outside and sat abandoned for, as I said, the better part of 3 years. No one came back to fetch it, and no one claimed it. So in my search as to who owned it, I had to use the service of a legal tracing agent. I gave the details of the car, the registration, the VIN, etc., because I had that on me at least, and lo and behold, I did find the owner. The tracing agent had rather made contact with the owner, and we chatted briefly. He didn't know that the car had been abandoned, or where it had been abandoned rather. But what came to light was that the car was brought in by one of the owner's ex-employees, who unfortunately struggled with bipolar disorder, and for want of a better phrase, seemed to have had an episode, and was hospitalized after dropping the car off. The employee didn't remember where the car was, and so it sat. There's more detail to the story, but again, I'll get into that in a later video or future video. So I, as I said, had a few interactions with the owner, and unfortunately in November of last year, I stopped hearing back from him. In the interests of not wanting to be pushy and obviously respect his space and his privacy, I didn't contact him again until, lo and behold, on Sunday last week, the 15th of October, my birthday, funnily enough, I heard back from the owner, essentially trying to say that he had to dig deep for my contact details, but if I still want it, then it is mine. And so here I am. I did come to Stratham Park, like I mentioned, just to kind of show you around the car itself. Unfortunately, it isn't here. This is something I should have double checked, but in any event, the owner of the car did pick it up and has it in a covered workshop. So awesome. I just need to arrange some logistics in terms of where I can store it, and he has very graciously offered to drop it off for me. I really do appreciate this. Can't overstate it, especially since I am basically getting the car for nothing, which is more than I could have hoped for. I will say I am an avid petrol head, always have been since about the age of 2 or so, I'm told. But I have never worked on cars myself as much as I might know about them, so I am really looking forward to getting to grips with the car itself. I am going to need to find out what exactly it needs to get it up and running again, and eventually find out what the fault was with the car. So basically, planning on doing a series of vlogs or videos on the car, and progress updates with it. I will keep everyone updated as much as I can, and yeah, I'm keen, I'm excited. I feel like this is something that has been a long time in the making, and I'm looking forward to getting going with it. I do have a couple other interesting vlog series coming up, specifically on abandoned cars, but I won't say any more about that right now. But I can assure you it will be worth watching. So if you've made it this far into my ramble, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I would really appreciate it if you could like, comment, and subscribe. If you are interested in this series or any future videos to come from me, and it should be interesting, fumbling around, learning my way around cars, learning how to work on them, something that I'm looking forward to, and just wanted to share it with the world, so hopefully you will enjoy it too. Alright, cheers.